SOAR is loving,
impactful,
providing,
inclusive,
dependable,
generous,
invaluable,
a solidarity,
well organized,
committed.
SOAR means assistance.
SOAR is a godsend.
SOAR is a national nonprofit organization founded 30 years ago in 1986 to serve the needs of elderly and retired religious.
Once I came on board at SOAR, the needs that are out there were absolutely eye-opening.
SOAR is simply helping to fill a particular niche in the financial needs of the church, one that SOAR realizes and the whole church realizes has not been properly funded over the previous years.
The needs of elderly religious were not being met in the best way. They needed more help than what they were able to get from their communities.
We depend on the generosity of other people. We serve primarily among the poor and abandoned, and so the places that we serve are not really able to support us adequately.
I partner with SOAR because it pains me to know that there are elderly religious who worry about where the resources are going to come from to buy simple things like hospital beds, shower ramps. And SOAR is an organization that can deliver those grants to allow those elderly religious to age in place, age with dignity, and to be safe.
It's critical that the religious community get help simply because their funding is not as great as people would think it is, but yet their needs are significant.
One of the advantages of SOAR is that it reaches out to so many different religious congregations. Every grant given by SOAR is something that has been investigated and is realized to be a real need.
It's certainly contributing to, again, the health and safety, well-being, comfort of these elderly religious who have given their lives to God.
and you share in the prayers and the work of all the religious communities you give to.
I find that the donors of SOAR are part of a partnership with those of us who are providing the care for our retired religious.
What I say to my peers about getting involved in SOAR, I ask them to imagine that having an elderly parent not be able to have a proper bed, not being able to take a shower because there is no handrail, it's dangerous.
I think benefactors make a huge difference because without them, the work that we do, the work that we have done, simply would not exist.
Sometimes people ask me, where does the donation go and how much of my dollar is actually going to help the sisters? And my answer to the donors is as much of your dollar as absolutely possible.
A sister who was in a wheelchair had to have another sister accompany her at all times because there was no way for her to open the doors. Well, the grant from SOAR has enabled the convent to put in 2 automatic doors so that the sister can go from her bedroom to the convent, to the chapel to pray, and then to the cafeteria, to the dining room in order to eat with her sisters.
I recently got a letter from a sister who has some physical challenges, and SOAR provided for her a bed that is able to go all the way down to the floor, so she's able to get out of the bed by herself.
Always be grateful to your benefactors because without them, we could not serve the elderly.
Some of the projects that SOAR provides help for include bathroom renovations,
2 showers for our elderly little sisters, making them handicap accessible.
freezers and refrigerators for the kitchen.
Lift chairs, which enables the sisters to get up by themselves.
We provided a magnifying machine so that a brother who loves to read the New York Times every day can still do that.
Medicine cabinets, which is a tremendous, tremendous gift. Sometimes they might sit in the chair at the sink and they can just reach up and pull the mirror down.
We're providing the equipment, the renovations, the repairs that the religious need so that they can stay in their own home. The time to make a contribution to SOAR is now. I often say the sisters, the priests, the brothers are getting older every day, and of course we're all getting older every day, but now is the time to help.
This is a great need for a community of folks who dedicated their lives to the betterment of us, and it's our turn to reach back and help and feel great about it.
These are the men and women who have given so much of their time, their talents, to building up the church. So I think it's our responsibility to give back to them.
It's essential in our day for the SOAR donors to continue to be as generous as they can, and also to realize that the gifts they make a huge difference and are greatly, greatly appreciated.
Thank you with our prayers, with our thoughts, and with our continuing ministerial work in the church and for Christ.
Thank you for all you do for us, and may God bless you and your family, and keep you safe.
Thank you for all you do to help to support our aging religious.
By giving to SOAR, you say thank you to all the religious men and women who dedicated their life so that your life could be what it is today.